5 days on the road, we have finally made it to Iowa for the annual Camp Winnebago.
Riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah.
So, if you're asking yourself, why did we hightail it halfway across the continent solo? Well, this is it. This is Camp Winnebago. It's the annual campout for, Winnebago owners. Well, let me show you the grounds. Here's the ambassador row, all the ambassadors. Since I have a towable, they put me down here. But everybody is kind of organized either by state or by type of RV. There are different chapters. Actually, let me show you the towables first, which are that way. Here we have the towables section. If I was an ambassador, this is where I would have parked. And when we do the row parties, this is where I'll probably be singing, actually. The theme this year is Disco Fever. Here we have the Winnebago Trends, I really like the Trend. It's one of those units they discontinued that I wish they hadn't. Classic European style or Class C, no slides. And these are the Echoes right here. One of the largest sections here at the RV show is also the Travatos. The Travatos and the Views. There's a lot of views. And let me tell you, Travato is one of those that if the holding tanks were just a tad larger, this would probably be my Class B of choice. By the way, it's so hot today in Iowa. Did I mention that? Hot and muggy. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny and less humid. Walking down to the amphitheater, where the opening ceremony is going to happen later today. Yeah, they have the dump station closed. They're going to have a honey wagon service, apparently. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is when everything really starts. There's going to be like exhibitions there at the hall. Seminars. These are the seminar tents. And I'm just getting the lay of the land here and showing you guys. And here we have the flags of all the chapters, I think, of all the states. I'm going to avoid using that honey wagon service. Last time, they bent my black tank valve, and what happened the next time I dumped wasn't pretty. There seem to be a lot of people. I think the last time I was here 2 years ago, I don't think there were as many. That's a good thing. Let's see if we find our Florida flag. Maybe they don't have a Florida chapter since Florida is so far away. Every row has this is Oklahoma and Texas. They're usually together. But here we go. That's our state of Florida represented right there. And what we're gonna do, I think, is Thursday. They're gonna have like row parties, and it's gonna be a big party. Every state, every row, and of course, I'm gonna be with towables. They're gonna have its own food and music and drinks. And Louisiana is usually really good. I hope we can find Louisiana this year. Here we have a row called the Classic Winnies, and we have all these vintage RVs. Check them out. The original Winnebago motorhome. Very cool. So many of them still running. So many of them left. Later in the day, I participated in the panel along with the other ambassadors for the First Timers Orientation Seminar. Oh, it's hot in here. Well, right now in 2 minutes is the opening ceremony, and I think I'm gonna be late. Oh well. Like in years past, we begin by someone singing the Canadian and the US national anthems.
Oh, Canada, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, and the home of the brave.
We get an introduction by VP of Marketing Kunal Mehta.
For those that don't know me, my name is Kunal Mehta. I lead marketing, business development, and strategy. That just means a whole bunch of things. Quite frankly, most of my peers also say they don't know what I do other than spend oodles of money, which I am pretty good at. Those with green lanyards, though I think some folks have had green lanyards for 5 years. I was talking to someone earlier today. But anybody with green lanyards, i.e. first-time rally attendees.
Wow, we got a lot of new folks.
You guys have a lot of support, ask questions. Hopefully the first-time seminar was great. Just engage.
Then it is ice cream time.
Bunch of hungry people going for ice cream. There you go.
Closing the opening ceremony, we get a country band. I believe they are going through the different eras of country music. Pretty cool. First day comes to an end. See you tomorrow. Well, hello, good morning. Today is the first day. This is actually, open with all kinds of activities, so let's check it out.
I like to start every show by saying that I'm not a Christian singer, but I am a Christian. Sometimes I talk about that kind of stuff.
Many of the activities at the rally involve food, some with very long lines. This one is a cookout. They are grilling burgers and hot dogs and everybody's starving. The proceeds of this, by the way, will go to the Boy Scouts of America.
Southern California. That was.
I don't want to take my glasses off because I'm not going to be able to see.
Thank you.
Guitar tune good and firm.
Now we have happy hour here at they call it the Flying W Canteen, and it's gonna rain any minute, so I better hurry.
He was talking before I knew it, as he grew, he said, I'm gonna be like you, Dad.
Look at all these thirsty people. Well, this would be very nice if it wasn't so hot. By the way, I went to the rig to cool off, get a refreshment, because look at that line to get a drink. No, look at that line to get a drink. No, look at that line to get a drink. I mean, I didn't get to film all that much in there, but it's been fun. Met a lot of people, including, you may know her, Shirley Grace. Well, that certainly hit the right spot. Now I'm gonna go back to the RV because it's still hot out here. And tomorrow is supposed to cool down, so let's do it. And now the weather is beautiful. Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, and today we have the Tobel's breakfast. Well, we've got happy hour coming in about 5 minutes, but let's take a walk around the supply. Friendship Hall is called. It's where all the suppliers are. Yeah, I didn't get to film all that much. It is like a mini RV show. And that's it. I'm not gonna go too much into each and every one of the suppliers, but Everybody's pretty much here. Well, Truma is out there. I'm gonna talk to Truma later. This is what they call a walking taco, which is a bag of Doritos and all the taco stuff inside.
Okay, Robert.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It's the Flying W Canteen. Cheers.
Some people are already getting dressed like the 70s because there will be a contest here real soon.
I'll explain it before we begin too, in case our friends inside might not be able to hear us. If you're out here and you would like to participate, what we're going to do, you're going to line up over here. You're going to walk across the stage. We're going to ask for your name, who inspired your look. Think of some fun answers for that so you're not put on the spot. And you're going to do a twirl.
And then we have a special guest judge that will make the final selection.
That's right.
The competition is really a lot of fun and especially authentic because, and I feel a little envious about this, many of these folks actually got to enjoy the 1970s. I only have very vague memories. Got a little late to the game. But the 70s, great time for music. Rock and roll, disco. It must have been a good time. Of course, I did my part at the row party.
Throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too, baby. We're gonna celebrate this party with you. Come on.
Thank you to those of you who shared a few clips so that I could edit them in here. There's of course a rolling polka band. They also have karaoke golf carts.
Welcome to Winnebago Town, Fort City, Iowa. Robert?
Tomorrow we have a bicycle excursion to a local watchtower, so I dusted off the old electric XP 2.0 and I'm gonna go for a test run around the rally grounds.
Texas always has the nice displays.
We end the day with an RV version of Family Feud.
To step it up, name a public place where it is okay to yell.
Stadium.
There we go. All right, Tyler.
The campground.
Campground.
Yeah, I would have probably won.
Well, good morning. Today we're going on a bike ride with the Feud RV.
Yes, today we're joining James and Steph, the Feud RV, for a trek to Pilot Knob, one of the highest spots in the area. But first, we're going to ride on a trail that goes behind the rally grounds, along the Winnebago River, through Pommel Park. It's going to be a good 6 miles one way. Yeah, I believe that is the Winnebago River on my right. Here we take a break, and someone noticed my rear tire is flat. Hopefully it'll hold until we get back. I haven't ridden this electric in so long, and I didn't really check the tires. Now for the final stretch up the hill. I'm really glad I have that power assist. I feel like I'm cheating though. Here we are, we're almost at the trailhead.
Alright, let's go up to the tower. Let's go for a little hike. Just another walk in the woods. There it is.
The tower dates back to the Civilian Conservation Corps era, a program that ran from 1933 to 1942. Let's climb all the way to the top for commanding views. There, I said it. Commanding views of the Iowa Prairie.
The big reveal up here. Oh yeah.
How about yourself? Oh, Missouri. Okay.
Well, this happens to be the second highest point in the whole state of Iowa. 1,400 and change. So, yeah, let me give you the 360 here. Well, yeah, apparently this happens to be the second highest point in the whole state of Iowa, which, as you can see, is fairly flat. You know, you got your rolling hills by the Mississippi River. The closer you get to the river, the more you get. But it's beautifully flat, if I may say so myself. And yeah, 1,460 or something like that. I'll put the correct elevation down here. Well, yeah, now we have nowhere to go but down, and I think that's the longest bike ride I've done in a very long time. And my rear tire is a little flat, so hopefully we'll make it back to Forest City without any mishap. Down and down we go. Well, yeah, as I said, this was really cool, totally worth the effort. There are a little bit of bugs here and there, and don't tell anybody, but I didn't bring my hiking shoes. I didn't think I was gonna need them. And I mean, it's an easy. It's not like we're scrambling on rocks or anything like that. Yeah, very cool. All right, let's head back to Forest City.
And here something happened. All of a sudden, the battery level on my e-bike started to go down quicker than anticipated. So much for cheating, and these electrics are heavy. Not really meant to be ridden on pure muscle, I don't think. Anyway, we got a couple of hills coming up. Hopefully I'll make it. Eventually I had to walk it to the hilltop, which is kind of embarrassing. But anyway. Eventually I made it back across the Winnebago River on pure human power.
Oh, those last 2 miles were rough. These electric bikes are too heavy. I feel like I should get at least a participation trophy, right? Anyway, we're gonna break camp, hitch up, and head to Illinois.
Well, yeah, in a couple of days we have another rally in Shipshewana, Indiana. One final check and walk around because you never know. Waving goodbye to our fellow towables, most of which will be caravanning to the Towables Rally. Since the Towables factory is in Indiana, it is a better place to get service and whatnot, maybe a factory tour. There's no wind whatsoever. Waterloo. We were here a couple of days ago. I didn't plan it this way, but déjà vu. Same gas station. I love it when the navigation takes me through the back streets of some of these towns that I wouldn't otherwise visit. Now let's get back on the interstate. We're approaching Dubuque, Iowa. Yeah, we've been here before. We're about to cross the mighty Mississippi into Illinois. And I've got this great idea. How about we spend a day in Chicago? It's been a while since we visited the Windy City. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Here we are, we made it to the KOA. I'm gonna do some laundry now, and let me tell you, after 4 days of just electric, full hookups are greatly appreciated. Took a long shower. You know, beautiful campground here in in the middle of the fields of Illinois. Well, I'm gonna do laundry and catch up tomorrow.
Yes, then turn left.
Turn left where? So I've got this crazy idea. Let's go to Chicago. Check trailer wiring, it still says. Although I don't know if it's such a great idea because it's getting hot in the afternoon and I'm gonna be boondocking in Chicago. Lena KOA here, by the way, very nice. I will return here. I mean, if I'm in the area. Maybe if I go to Galena, I'll come to Lena.
We came all the way from Forest City and now we're going to Chicago. How's that for a change of scenery? It is amazing how a city like this one functions, as opposed to the suburban lifestyle we're used to. I don't know if I like it, if I would like it for me, but it seems to work. This type of city is uncommon in the United States. Aside from Chicago, maybe some of the main metropolises of the Mid-Atlantic are the only ones that come to mind. Not even San Francisco or Seattle on the West Coast have this kind of vibe, so densely populated. This will of course be the subject of the next video. And if you have an RV, I'll show you exactly where to park, just like we did 8 years ago. I do encourage you to watch that older video as well, The Great American Road Trip of 2016, because it will be different, as it usually is. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road next week in the Windy City. Happy trails, y'all.
Riding